They told me that I could sing 2 of my own songs and 1 song by someone from a Commonwealth country, and that's a pretty big, list of options. And I was like, I guess you guys probably want to sing along or whatever, and Chloe was kind enough to say, no, actually, whatever you want. So I'm going to take this opportunity to sing one of my buddies' songs. This is a song I just decided to play about a minute ago, by a fella from Toronto, Ontario, by the name of Trevor Mills. I was going to play a Corin Raymond song, but I'm wearing my Corin Raymond t-shirt, and I figured that's okay. We'll cover both bases. This one's only about 2.5 minutes long, but it'll tell you the whole story of the creation of the world in a way you've probably never heard before. The earth was shipped in a cellophane wrapper to a godlike kid by galactic courier. He placed an order from the back of a comic book he'd read when he should have been in school. He had a project due in his socio-anthro, eco-geo-bio and creationism course that he should have been working on instead of playing games with his gang of omnipotent pals. The project was due in 100,000 years, which can hardly be construed as enough time to populate a planet with intelligent beings who can live in a self-sustaining way. But he saw in the comic book an ad for a planet with a species on the brink of developing intelligence that could be shipped in a cellophane wrapper, and he thought, it's my ticket to an A. Now it might seem to you like 100,000 years is a long time, but if you just consider that the kid with the comic book would see 100,000 years pass like the twinkle of a star. So the kid put the earth on his desk in his bedroom underneath the heat lamp that he kept on a timer on his walls. He had made constellations using stickers that were stars that could glow in the dark. And he worked as the species on the brink of intelligence grew, found fire, built bombs and exploded them. He cried when he learned the killing was so often interspersed with the praising of his name. So the kid with the comic book turned on the heat lamp, took a magnifying glass from his leftmost cupboard, and he looked to the earth, picked a symbolic bush, and focused and set it on fire. And when the bush was burning, the people got the message, and the leaders agreed to take responsibility and base their actions on accountability and promise that they'd try to get along. So the kid took the earth to his teacher, who looked and saw good work and the room for improvement. Not a bad first try. B+, and excitement for many more creations still to come. And now the earth lies wrapped in bubble wrap there on the floor of the closet of the kid with the comic book. His mother checks in every now and then to ensure that things will work out in the end. And so everything will work out in the end. And I gotta tell you, I'm so happy it exists. Within minutes of walking in the door, walking in the gate, driving in the gate, I should say, somebody said to me, welcome home, and I said, oh man, thank you so much. I'm so glad this exists. Who's glad the Woodford Folk Festival? We do a little thing back home where I'm from, in northern Alberta, called the North Country Fair. It's also in its 30th year, 35 I think this year, but a similar thing where you'll walk in and somebody will tell you welcome home. It was about 20 years ago that I first walked in there and somebody said that to me, and it changed my life. I don't think I'd be standing on this stage talking to you here right now. And that's on our summer solstice, which is June 21st, because we're on the other end of the earth. But if I say solstice celebration, you might get too sanctimonious of a picture in your head, it's kind of like that, you know, crossed with a drunken redneck bush party. Anyway, this is a song I wrote for it. It's a song about what we're doing right now. I want to sing it for you. You can help me sing it. It's called Going Up to the Country. It goes like this. Going up to the country. Come on along. Going up to the country. Slip into our beards and mustaches, swim in our birthday suits, dance and get a little loose. If you got the gin, I got the juice, come on along. All this staring at a screen can't be good. Let's go out into the trees and burn some wood. We're gonna dirty up our hands, abandon our elaborate plans. If you hear me and you understand, come on along. Going up to the country. Come on along. Well, we're gonna learn things that can't be put in books. Hang our hats on Mother Nature's hook. Sit by a stream and have a think. Wash my face in Mother Nature's sink. We got lots to eat and drink. Come on along. Well, good people, I believe for what it's worth, we're gonna make a little heaven right here on earth. Totally gorgeous, we'll be swinging. Liz Stringer will be singing. I got a big tent I'm bringing. Come on along. Going up to the country. Come on along. But I gotta warn you people, you know I've been known to hold hands and dance around in a circle. It's true. In fact, I just might even wear purple. And there'll be cowboys and hippies waltzing together. There'll be a whole lot of I haven't seen you in forever. If you can take the weather, come on along. Well, and it must be about 20 years that go by now. A light went on in my head that never went out. I saw how it all fit together with room for me. Knew I'd always find family. Ain't that a lucky place to be? Come on along. Well, if you still don't understand, somebody gonna take you by the hand. They'll say, welcome home, my friend. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home, everybody. Ain't this just about all there is to life? The mornings, the days, the evenings, and the nights. If you got love, you don't need a lot. Every day is a gift you got. So whether you're supposed to work or not, come on along. Let's stand on New Year's. Going up to the country. Come on along. Help me out. Going up to the country. Come on along. Join me again, ladies and gentlemen, some cheers. This is a song that was inspired by a conversation with one of your own, a great singer-songwriter by the name of David Ross McDonald. He's probably better known as the drummer for a band called The Waifs. But on his own, he's a fingerstyle guitar player and an amazing songwriter. And he plays an 80-something-year-old guitar, and he was telling me one day after he just had it fixed, he said he got it out of the shop and he felt like it had lost something in the process of being fixed up, you know? And I mean, he cherishes this thing like nothing else. So I tried to console him. I was like, bummer, Dave. I'm sorry to hear that, man. And he said something that stuck with me. He said, you know what? I'm just borrowing this thing from the next guy that's gonna play it anyway. And well, just like you planted a little seed in my brain, and it grew into this song. It's called Pass It Along. From the body of a tree, through the workshop of a luthier. Now it's on loan to me, and it's good company after dinner, and it fits my hands just fine. But someday another singer with a pair of hands like mine will coax out songs much prettier, still hiding in its strings, and sing stronger, braver words than I could ever sing. Folks are gonna love it, of this I'm almost sure. So I'll take good care of it, 'cause I'm borrowing it from her. Pass it along, pass it along. May it land in careful hands when we're gone. You carry it for a moment, but time won't loan it to you for long. You don't own it, pass it along. And I still love my country. Sometimes it's hard to recognize it, but I count myself lucky to have been born inside it. And I'm grateful for the rights others struggled hard to win. You can be sure I'm gonna fight when they try and take them back again. Oh, and everywhere are teachers, though some fell along the way. The words they said still reach us, just like you're teaching me here today. And you may not speak it loud, but it's clear in what you do. And I hope to make you proud, 'cause I borrowed it from you. Pass it along, pass it along. May it land in careful hands when we're gone. You carry it for a moment, time won't loan it to you for long. You don't own it, pass it along. Seems these days we're in a hurry to grab up all that's left to use, putting patents on discovery, making seeds that don't reproduce. If our vision is so narrow, seeing only bought and sold, we'll end up like the pharaohs, buried with their gold. We've all pushed this thing along, we've all been guided by our fear, but the river sings a song. We've got to be quieter and hear. It's in every child's face, new and hopeful as a stem. Best be gentle with this place, 'cause we're borrowing it from them. Pass it along, pass it along. May it land in careful hands when we're gone. You carry it for a moment, but time won't loan it to you for long. You don't own it, pass it along. Help me, pass it along, pass it along. May it land in careful hands when we're gone. You carry it for a moment, but time won't loan it to you for long. You don't own it, pass it along. Thank you, folks. Much love. Be kind to one another.